The New York Jets missed an opportunity with their new helmets. We're going to talk about it. Hey, what's going on? I'm Matt O'Leary back with another video, and today we'll be talking about the new New York Jets helmets. Before we get started today, I just wanted to mention you can follow on socials at Matt O'Leary NY. Also, check out the Just Jets podcast, and we have bonus content over on Patreon that you could check out as well. Please make sure to subscribe as we are ramping up for the NFL season. Okay, so teams have been dropping alternate helmets because, well, you have an opportunity to now. It used to be you could only have one set of helmets, which was a little bit frustrating because, I mean, like, let's face it, it was the No Fun League was coming out. The NFL, that's what it stands for, the No Fun League. But that rule is out the window, and teams were adding not only alternate jerseys, but alternate helmets. And you had like the Carolina Panthers come out with an all black helmet. The Atlanta Falcons dropped a new helmet, which looked awesome. The Giants have an old school look that they're bringing back. They looked very, like their 80s to early 90s look. And the Jets were going to bring something back. And early yesterday morning, you had Woody Johnson do a little teaser video on the new helmets. Now everyone was going nuts, and most people thought it was going to be this logo that's over my shoulder, the ones from the 80s and early 90s. And the reason why this video is called a missed opportunity is because majority, not all, but a majority of the people want to see the return of this logo. Instead, what the Jets do is they bring back, they create, there hasn't been a version of the Jets helmet that looked like this. They create a black helmet that's going to go with their black alternates. Now, there is nothing wrong with this black helmet that they released. I actually think it looks pretty cool, but at the same time, I'm a little bit disappointed because I had my hopes up that they were bringing back this logo in a retro Jets uniform look. I thought that would be the right move. I think it would look really, really cool. And a lot of people feel that way. The 80s is a really good time for Jets football. Early 90s, obviously not great, but that's not the look that I'd like to see, like the more Kelly green and the green helmet with the black face mask. I want to see the Sack Exchange era where it's like the similar color green to what they have now. Green helmet, white face mask, white Jets logo on the side. That's the look that I want to see brought back, and I think it would look really cool. And I found it strange that there was someone on Twitter arguing with me who claimed to grow up during the 80s and Jets football in the 80s, and it was a terrible time for the Jets, even though they made an AFC championship game and made the playoffs a couple other times and had arguably their most recognizable era, the Sack Exchange era, outside of the Super Bowl era. You could say maybe like the 2009-2010 season, but moral of the story, I don't see how that possibly represents a bad era of Jets football, which is just strange for me. And then the other thing that bothered me too is the crowd that says, I don't care if they go out there wearing a tutu. I just want to see them win football games. Why don't you just wear a sticker on your head that says, I hate fun? Because that's all you're really doing here. I understand, yes, in the grand scheme of things, does it matter? No, but it's fun. That's all it is. It's fun, and it's something to talk about right now. And yeah, it matters a little bit if things look cool. Like, it would be so nice to have like, I don't know, a set of uniforms that look really cool, other than like, it's just such a lazy narrative because it implies that the people who are talking about the uniforms or the helmets, they would rather talk about that, or they don't care if the team wins and as long as they look good. Like, it's such a stupid storyline, and it bothers me. So just if you're going to comment that nobody cares, just put on a sticker on your forehead and say that I hate fun. I would rather you do that than waste my time having to go through the comment section and read those stupid takes. So the Jets may have missed an opportunity here to bring back a cool looking logo, a logo that I care about because I bought a neon sign and hung it up on my wall behind me for when I do these videos. And I get it. Like, yes, they didn't want to give up the black jerseys because supposedly you can only have, the home, away, and one alternate, and they wanted to make a helmet that could match that. I get it, but it just feels like another example of Woody Johnson and the Johnson family just being so out of touch with what the fans actually want. Because if you remember back in June, he quote tweeted or had like some sort of tweet, and it was Ken O'Brien, And it was a Ken O'Brien highlight, and it was something like, "How about these helmets?" And fans went berserk over it. They went nuts. They were like, "Oh my god, yeah, bring them back!" And anytime they sell merchandise with that logo, it sells very well. And then instead, it was like, "Yeah, you know what? We're not going to bring that back. We're instead just going to flip the color scheme of our current helmets. That's what we're going to do instead." It's just, I don't know. It feels out of touch, and it was just a little bit annoying. So that's my take on the helmets. They're not bad. They look kind of cool, actually. I put it up on the screen what a Photoshop version of it looks like. It looks nice, but it's what could have been, which is another seemingly endless storyline about this New York Jets team. Thank you for tuning in. Let me know what you think in the comments below. Unless you're going to say something dumb like nobody cares, just win football games, then, like I said, please just put a sticker on your face that says I hate fun. Subscribe here if you're new. I'm Matt O'Leary, and I'll catch you next time.